Happy New Year and welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. Perhaps you're wondering if you should be setting New Year's resolutions. How many did you complete of last year's? It's something that we often go through year after year, setting New Year's resolutions only to never follow through on them and have them just fail on us, whether it's weight loss or stopping smoking or better exercise routine or making other changes in your life. Now, one of the ways to make sure that you actually achieve your New Year's resolutions is to write down your goals. What is it you really want to accomplish? And when you write it down, you're taking a wish and you're really making it into a goal, something that's there in writing for you to accomplish. It's kind of like having a grocery store list of things that you're going to get when you go to the grocery store. When you write your goals, write them as SMART goals. You want them to be specific. You want them measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timed. So they need to be very specific goals. They need to be very doable goals. They need to be realistic. You want your goals to have a deadline of when you're going to accomplish it. Now, one of the other things that I would urge you to do, and I'm going to start having all my weight loss clients do, is write down 52 specific reasons why they should achieve this goal or why they want to achieve this goal. And each week throughout the year, take one reason and focus on that reason to keep yourself motivated. Of what is it that's so compelling about more exercise, increasing the duration or the intensity of your exercise? What is it about that makes it worthwhile getting up and doing your exercise? Or what is it about being at your goal weight that makes eating healthier worthwhile? Now, with any change, there's various stages that we go through. James Prochaska is one of the leading researchers on change in this country, and he's dealt with issues of stopping smoking, weight loss, alcoholism, and is right now focusing on exercise. And he talks about the 6 stages of change. There's that pre-contemplation stage. That's the stage where we don't even really know that we need to change or want to change. It's that place where it doesn't even occur to us that maybe we should lose weight or start exercising, or maybe it's painting the living room, any of those types of changes. It's that stage where it really hasn't entered our consciousness. Perhaps with weight loss, it's the end of the summer, you don't have to worry about your swimsuit anymore, and you're getting the kids off to school in the fall, and there's Halloween and Thanksgiving and the holidays, and weight loss just really isn't part of your thinking part. And then along comes contemplation. That's the next stage. The first stage is pre-contemplation. The next stage is contemplation. And what happens in the contemplation stage is where you really start thinking seriously about, well, maybe I should lose weight, or maybe I should exercise. And it's that stage where around the holidays you start thinking, oh yeah, New Year's is coming, and I really should set a New Year's resolution to lose weight in this next year. And so it's that stage where we start getting more serious about it and thinking about it. Preparation. Now that's a stage that people often forget about. People will come into my office for a Slender for Life consultation, and they want to sign up. They want to lose weight. They're all excited. They can't wait to give me their check or their charge card, but they haven't thought it through. They haven't done the preparatory work. They haven't thought about what is it going to be like for them to actually be at a healthy, ideal weight, and how are they going to feel about themselves? How are other people going to respond to them? What about their partner and other family members? They haven't thought about, oh yeah, I have to put exercise as part of my daily routine, and they haven't thought about coming in to have hypnotherapy sessions, and they haven't thought about listening to hypnosis CDs, and when are they going to find the time to do that? When are they going to have time to do the reading and any journal writing? And when are they going to have time to plan out a grocery list and go to the grocery store and buy healthy foods? And then they got to come home and prepare healthy foods. And so preparation is a critically important place or stage that needs to be taken into consideration. Preparing to lose weight or any other behavioral change is as important as getting prepared for any major physical surgery. Weight loss or stopping smoking is a psychic surgery. And then there's the action stage. That's the stage where you're actually doing the work, doing the process of achieving your goal. Maintenance is where you reach your goal and you're learning what it's like to stay there. And you're going through those motions of learning maintenance. What is it like to maintain your ideal weight throughout the rest of your life? There's still a lot of thought and a lot of planning and preparation that go into the maintenance stage. The final stage is termination. And termination is the stage where it just becomes automatic. I often liken it to driving a car. It's like when you first learn to drive a car. Now, I learned in 1931 Model A Ford. My dad would take me out on the country roads, and it was that thing of where I had to push in the clutch and pump that gas pedal as I pushed the starter button and get it started, and the whole thing would be sitting there bouncing up and down, and then it was okay. I had to very carefully let out that clutch while giving it some gas, and I couldn't pop the clutch and kill it, and I couldn't ride the clutch and wear out the clutch, and then we'd get going, and then I'd have to push in the clutch and grab a hold of that gear shift and get it from first down into second without grinding gears. My dad didn't like it when I grinded those gears. And then it was remembering to turn the turn signal and turn the wheel and step on the brake, and it was all very conscious thought. Today, got up, left the house in the dark, got in my truck, went to the gym. I have no recollection of starting the truck. I have no recollection of turning turn signals or any of those things, turning on lights, and yet I did it. I got to the gym, I got to the ferry, I did all those things, but it was just automatic. That's the termination stage, where, like, for instance, with weight loss, where, of course, you just get up and go to the gym. Of course, you come home and you have your oatmeal. Of course, you go to the grocery store and you buy healthy foods, and you eat 6 small meals throughout the day, and you have those snacks of fruits and vegetables, and you eat slowly, you eat consciously, and you stop eating when your appetite says enough, no more. It just becomes automatic. You just do it. So those are the 6 stages. Now, we don't move from one stage to another stage to another stage. We're constantly in various stages, and we're usually in all stages at once. And we'll have those stages going on in several different areas of our life at once. And we move back and forth. So it's not a real clean process of, okay, now I've graduated from pre-contemplation to contemplation. We're moving through those stages all at once and learning how to be in that stage and move on to the next one and go back and clean up some stuff in the other stage. So I wish you success in this next year of achieving your goals. I urge you, write them down. Be specific about it. Make sure they're measurable. Make sure they're action-oriented, realistic, and timed. And then write out 52 reasons, one reason for each week, of what is it that's so compelling about this goal that makes it worthwhile. And each week focus on that reason. I wish you success in a prosperous and wonderful and happy, grace-filled new year. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.